So today we're going to go through the Alteryx challenge 364. So this challenge is to do with Barbie dolls. I think corresponding to the movie that's recently showing quite popular. So we have a data set about all different type of career that Barbie have taken. Yeah. So we have about 230 rows. You have unique ID. You have a level one, the top level, the type of the sector or the industry. You have an individual title for the job. You have the year, colon, some missing values there. Let's look at that. Everything is a string. So ID, group by, it's fine. Year, we may need to change it. Depends on the set conditions. Or so most things are fine. 62 unique field for rows popping null values. Everything else is okay. In terms of strings, sort alphabetically, so it's probably 59. 1959 is the first one. We'll have yes, 1959 up to 2020. That's what we have. Okay, that's fun. So we are aimed to look. The first question is, I think it's what's the most common for challenge? Yes, we were looking for Barbie has had more than twice between 2017 up to 2019. The second one, we're looking for the popular jobs. But we had over the years, so we have everything and include percentage. Good. So let's answer the first one. So we have 2017. Now, as I mentioned before, we only have strings for the year, so you can cast into a single data type. Or because we only have 17 up to 19, we may be able to just use a regular filter manually input. So it's pretty fast as well. Now, instead of using equal 2017 and equals or 2017 or 2018, etc., we can use the in function. It's not included in the formulas, but I find it's quite useful, very handy to play with. So the list we have 2017. So, and we have 2018. We have 2019. So we'll do a filter on the data we have. So that gave the rows that's relevant. 33 rows got filtered. We're looking for the most common job. No, we did it twice. So the career, that has more than twice. So career, we're going to do a group by and a count. So we're going to summarize. We don't care the year anymore. We're going to summarize by career, group by. Any field is fine, but let's be good on it. Let's just use the count of ID. We generally may have more data, just in case. So I always go for a sort. So we're going to have a count. We're going to go for designing probably. Let's just put a sample just in case. Probably first row. So let's just see. Because you may have some jobs for general data set may come more often than not. More than twice. Oh, so we already have a fashion model that's 3 times. Yeah. So what do you have? Fashion model. So without the sort, we can see it's easy to find. But yes, generally speaking, you may have a lot of data set. You do not guarantee for sure how many you have. So sometimes sorting may be quite useful to find the data. So that's part 1. Quite easy. Transformation, part 2, we're looking for through the entire data set. Now we did notice we have some kind of null value. It's up to you how you want to interpret if the Barbie starts. Say, I don't actually know when Barbie started. Because in the final answer, I think they kept all the data even for the null values. So let's assume we're going to use all the values to handle. So we're looking for 2 columns. We're going to group by type. find count, then we'll look percentage. Percentage indicator we probably need a total count for all the things we have. In that case, probably the quickest way is just to summarize. Let me just get a space so we have one summarize. Let's give a little bit of space. Let me just move this away. You can do different things. You can either do summarize in parallel or you can do in series. You can sum by the type first, then aggregate all data, or doesn't make much of a difference really. So group by type, we want to count how many each type you have. The other one is you literally counting all the things. To count in total, you have a lot of choice. For us, because ID is unique enough, so we can either count ID, count a distinct ID, or you can just row count the records in the tools to do that. Let's just run the workflow to see how many number we have. So for us, we'll get those fields. So education 25, business, education 23, business 25, arts 22, or beauty 6. Well, a bit gender bias. 60, a lot of beauty on it. And so let's look at the finance. 67, 31 sports, 25 business. Yeah. So we did miscount education 23. I'll get an education. Yeah. The total count 230 because in previous we have 230 rows. That's what that is. You want to group things together. That's you can perform a percentage calculation. For that, we can just use append. So we want to attach the number 230 to every single one. In this particular case, you can just manually do a formula, but with this, it's a bit more robust, dynamic for the final results. Let's add a formula. We're looking for a percentage. PRCNTAG. Because previously, we did a count. So let's count. So the count, they once you then do it by default, I think come as a number, so we don't need change the type. We can just count divide by because the individual type count group by is the T target. The source is source count. So another count. It is actually. Let me just check. Int. Yeah, so we should have divide percentage. What would you want to do? Let's keep it a double for now. Do you see the percentage calculation we get? We're getting our numbers. Yes. The final answer is in terms of percentage. So we're going to times 100 and only do up to, let's say, to decimal place. So the final results, we're going to times 100. And we can actually round the data. Round this thing, the bracket, we don't need it. The comma is how many you have. We want it to 2 decimal place 0.01. Capture. The other choice you can use is use fixed decimal in the data type to restrict how many decimal places you have. Either way is fun. We're getting our number. So the beauty should be 2913. 2913. Sports is 1348. Sports 1348. And there is our data set. I think they sorted this thing by percentage. Let's sort ascend as well. 2. And that's that for this challenge. Quite a straightforward collections. Thanks for watching.